Hello, and in today's video, we're going to be making an orange juice using our Nama cold press juicer. The ingredients you'll need are about 6 medium to large size carrots, 2 mangoes, 2 oranges, 4 apples, and about half of a large pineapple. We're going to need 2 mason jars to store this, and of course, Nama cold press juicer. You'll also need a knife, because in order to fit some of the pieces of fruit into the juicer, either through the slot there or the slot here, you need to make them just a little bit smaller. The carrots mostly should be fine, but we'll need to cut up the mangoes, the pineapple, the apples, and the orange. It's best to remove the seeds from the apples and the mangoes or any other seeded fruits before inserting into the juicer. The skins are best left on because there's a lot of nutrients and vitamins in the skins. So it's always a good idea to wash your fruit first. After washing your fruits and vegetables, we're ready to chop them up and insert them into the juicer. Of course, always be careful when handling a knife, and I do suggest cutting the pineapple last, as it's very juicy and will make the knife and cutting board slippery. I'll start with the driest fruits and move on to the juiciest. I always try to save as much of the apple as I can and just take out the minimal amount of core. A good method to do that is to cut the apple in half. We have the core, and then cut on each side of the core, which leaves the core in one of the slices, and then you can cut off that piece that contains the seeds. The rest of the apple should have no seeds in core, or very little. In order to make space on the cutting board, you can begin inserting the fruit into the juicer. Do that, turn the on switch, and place the pieces inside of the juicer. If anything gets stuck, just give it a plunge with the plunger. When the reservoir is full, you can empty into the container. This will give you more room to insert more fruit and vegetables and make more juice. When this container gets full, we can use a larger container to contain our juice for stirring before putting into our mason jars. So you cut up the mangoes, cut around the seeds on all 4 sides. And the seed is an oval shape, and feel free to eat the remaining fruit. Just slice the sides a little bit thinner so they can fit into the juicer. For the oranges, we just need to slice it small enough to fit in. Remember, you can leave on the skin because the skin has a lot of vitamins and nutrients. Keep in mind that oranges can overpower the juice, so we don't use quite as many oranges as other fruits and vegetables. If the carrots fit in the juicer, you can just insert them directly without cutting them up. Test that by placing the large end in. If they fit, then they're good to go. This large one here looks like it may not fit. But actually, it's just the right size. Never stick your fingers or hands in the juicer, any of the moving spots. Always use the plunger or another tool provided by Nama to clean or plunge the juicer. You can always check the level of your juices. I put in 1 carrot previous, and with that many carrots, I feel like we can use a little bit more. So I grabbed 2 more smaller carrots. So this brings the total of carrots to about 7. Now we've run into this scenario where both our pulp bin and our juice bin are full. So let's go ahead and empty this into a larger container to make more room for juicing the pineapple. And we can empty this into the trash, or preferably compost if you have it. To cut the pineapple, we can begin at the bottom, which is usually the most ripe because the pineapples are sitting upright, and just make slices. Once you have the slice, you don't have to remove the core like when eating the pineapple, so you can just cut it into pieces that will fit inside of your juicer. You can save the rest of the pineapple by covering the end and placing it in the fridge or out on your counter. Next, we're going to go ahead and stir the juice. We'll empty the juice reservoir into our larger container and then stir the juice. Remember, natural settling will occur as you store the juice, and you'll probably see the orange and the pineapple and carrots separate. So then it's just a quick fix. You just shake your jar before drinking. After thoroughly stirred, we can go ahead and fill up our smaller containers for storage. And there you have it. 2 delicious orange cold pressed juices ready to go. The only last step is to enjoy. Thank you for watching the video, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel for more videos about health and wellness, spirituality, and the sharing of truth. Thank you, and have a great day.